Right. So today, right, right. Today we are going to study about formula. Today we are going to study about formula. Right. So formula in Excel. First of all, why we need formula? So formula in Microsoft Excel helps us to do the work very fast. So formulas in Excel helps us to do our work very fast. So if you take Excel, there are two types of formulas are there. Two types of formulas. Formula with function, formula without function. Formula with function and formula without function. So let's see what is that. Right. If you take formula without function, so here what we are going to do is we are going to use some symbols which we are familiar with. Normally these symbols we are using in mathematics. So we can use this plus. So the plus is used for addition. We can use this minus is used for subtraction, and we call this as asterisk. So asterisk is used for multiplication and the slash is used for division. So I want to tell you, for multiplying we are normally using this symbol in Excel, in our mathematics. But in Excel, we are not using that symbol. We are using this asterisk, which is in your keyboard. You can see in number 8, we have this symbol. In keyboard number 8, we have this symbol. Right. So if the formula without function means we are going to use these symbols for our formula. Right. Now let's see some example. Now I'm going to show you a Microsoft Excel file. Right. I'm going to show you this Microsoft Excel file to you all. Right. Now, here you can see few students' names are there, and the subjects they are taking, that is also there. So here what I want to do is I want to find the total and I want to find the average. So now I'm going to find the total and I'm going to find the average using functions, using formulas without function. I'm going to find total and average by using formulas without function. So without function means I'm going to use those symbols. Let's see for total. Just click on that particular cell. Move your cursor to that particular cell. Just click there. And you type equal. All the formulas in Excel should start with equal symbol. If you are writing anything without this equal, that means the formula, if you are writing the formula without the symbol, the formula is not going to work. You are going to get some error message. Right. After typing equal, now I'm going to find the total of Umar. I'm going to find the total of Umar. So what I'm going to do, I should add these maths marks, science marks, Tamil marks, and ICT marks. So here what we are going to type is, we are going to type the cell address which I taught you last class. What is cell address? So Umar's maths marks is 56. This 56 is located inside cell B2. Located inside cell B2. So therefore this cell address is B2. So therefore I am going to type B2. B2. And I'm going to type plus. I'm going to type plus. Then I'm going to add this science marks. I'm going to add this science marks. So therefore the science marks, the science marks is in cell C2. So here I'm going to type C2. Again plus, I'm going to type D2 for the Tamil marks, and for ICT marks, I'm going to type E2. So I have missed one plus here, plus. So you can see if I'm typing equal B2, C2, D2, E2, all these marks or the cells will be highlighted with colored boxes. After that, I'm going to press enter key in my keyboard. Enter. Now you can see I am getting the total automatically. Okay, so what did I do? If you double click that particular cell, you are going to get the equation again. So here I'm typing the equation without function. I'm typing the formula without function. So I'm typing the cell address and I'm typing plus symbols to find the total. If I press enter, I'm going to get the total. Right. Now, if I want to get, now Umar's total I got. Now, if I want to get Usman's total, again, what I should do, I should type equal B3, C3, D3, E3. So here Excel facilitates some facilities to us. So what is that facility? After typing the formula to one cell, what we can do, we can copy those formulas to other adjacent cells. So how to copy that? Just click on that particular cell where you have typed the formula. And last class I taught you this small box on right hand side bottom, which is called as fill handle. Just move your cursor to that fill handle. Now can you see your cursor is changing? Now I think you can see your cursor is changing into different symbol. Click there. After, if your cursor change to the different symbol, click there and just drag down. Click with your mouse and drag down to Kumar's total, and now release your mouse. Now you are getting the total for all the students. Okay, I'll do again. You know this button, undo button. I press this undo button. Right. Just click on the cell where you have the total. Move your cursor to the fill handle and just click and just drag down to Kumar's total cell and release your hand. Mashallah, now you got the total for all the students. So therefore I told you, so why we are using these formulas to make our work easy. So otherwise I should type, or I should find the total for each and every student separately, which consumes more time. Right, now let's see this average. To calculate the average, I am typing equal. So how to find the average? Now let's see. There are four subjects are there. Four subjects are there. So if I want to find the total, average for four subjects, I should divide this total by 4 because 4 subjects are there. If you have 10 subjects, your average should be divided by 10. If you have 14 subjects, your average should be divided by 14. So now let's see here. We have 4 subjects. Now the total should be divided by 4. So here I'm typing equal, and now I'm going to type what is the cell address of this Umar's total. That means 271 is located in which cell. So that is F2. So I am typing F2. Now this should be divided by 4. For dividing, I am going to use this slash. So where the slash is in your computer, 3 types of slashes are there. So we are using this slash. If you see your keyboard, you can see a question mark symbol. A question mark symbol beside shift key. Beside shift key. So in that question mark, you have this slash. And this is dividing, and this total should be divided by 4. F2 should be divided by 4, and press enter. Now you got the average. You got the average. Now again, click on that particular average cell, go to fill handle, click fill handle, and drag down till Kumar's average cell and release your hand. Now you got the total for all, you got the average for all the students. You got the average for all the students. So see, not even in 1 minute, we are finding the total and average for all 5 students. Just assume in your class there are 40 students are there, or 30 students are there. So if you are using this method, very easily, very quickly, we can find the total and the average. Right, now see here another symbol. You can see here this cell. After decimal, we have 2 digits are there. After decimal, we have 2 digits are there. So here only 35 is alone there. There is no any decimal point. So here only one number is there after this decimal. So what we can do, we can take all these things into one format. Just select all these cells. You can see here 2 buttons are there. Okay, if you just click that button, now you can see after decimal we are getting 3 numbers. Okay, if you again press this, now you are going to get 2 numbers. Therefore all the average are going to be, seems to be in one format, which will be very nice. Okay, right. So this is the way how we are going to find the total, and this is the way how we are going to find the average. Okay, right. Now we studied the formulas without function. Right. Now, okay, so today, so now I showed you how to find the total and how to use this dividing symbol. Okay, right. Let's say I want to multiply. For example, item unit price, quantity, total. Right. For example, I'm typing pen. I'm typing pencil. I'm typing book. Right. Now the unit price of a pen, let's say it's 25 rupees. Pencil, it's 20 rupees. Book, it is 75 rupees. A person is buying 8 pens and 6 pencils and 45 books. Now, if I want to find the total, now what I should do, unit price should be multiplied by the quantity. So I'm typing equal. Now, unit price is in which cell? It is in C9. So therefore, C9. Now I should multiply. So multiplying means asterisk. So asterisk the number 8 in your keyboard. Press shift and press number 8. Press shift and press number 8. Now this price should be multiplied by the quantity. So the quantity 8 is in D9. Is in D9. Right. Now you can see the both these cells are highlighted. Now press enter. You are going to get the total of 8 pens. Now click and click this fill handle and drag down. You are going to get the total of each and every item. So here I showed you how to use this plus symbol. Here I showed you average. I showed you how to use the dividing symbol. Here I showed you how to use this multiplying symbol. Multiplying symbol. Now let's say here I'm going to give you discount. I'm going to give you discount. Right. So discount, I'm going to give you discount. Let's say from the total, I'm going to give discount for pens. Discount is 20 rupees. For pencil, discount is 13 rupees. For books, the discount is 85 rupees. So here I'm going to find the final amount. So final amount. So how to find the final amount? Total subtract discount and we are going to find the final amount. Right. Equal. So total 200. It is in E9. E9. Subtract. Okay. That symbol in your keyboard you can see 0 key. Next to 0 key there are 2 dashes are there. You have to press that one. Then F9. F9. E9 dash F9. Now press enter. You are going to get the final amount. So this is subtraction. Select the cell, click on fill handle and drag down. You are going to get the final amount for all the items. Okay, so here I showed you. So now what we are studying now is how to write a formula without function. So without function, we are normally using symbols. We are using plus symbol. We are using subtraction minus symbol. We are using asterisk for multiplying. We are using slash for dividing. So all the symbols are used here and I have showed you how to use the symbols and how to calculate. Right. Now, again, I'm going to show my slide, PowerPoint slide. So for the, now we studied formula without function. Okay, now next one, formula with function. So two types of formulas. So now formula with function. So here we have So in Excel, we have many functions. There are more than 100 functions are there in Excel. But here we are going to study only 6 functions: sum, average, max, min, count, count A. Sum is for addition, average is to find the average, max is to find the largest value, min is to find the smallest value, count is to count how many cells we have numbers. How many cells we have numbers. So count will count only the numbers, and if we are typing any date, it will count that. Count A will count all the values. How many cells are there with numbers, with text, with symbols, with anything, except blank cell. He will not count blank cell, except that he will be counting all the values inside the cell. Okay, so count cells with numbers. Count A will count cells with any values. It can be text, it can be symbols, or it can be numbers. So that is the difference between count and count A. So 6 functions: sum, average, max, min, count, and count A. Sum is for addition, average is to find the average, and max is to find the largest value, min is to find the smallest value, count is to count the cells with numbers, count A is to count the cells with any values. Right. Now, I'm going to show you the Excel sheet again. I'm going to show you the Excel sheet again. Right. Now see this Excel sheet. So here, what we did, we just typed equal and we typed the cells. Right. Now here, again, I'm going to find the total. I just rename is as total 2. Right. For here, I'm going to find the total using the function. So find the total, I'm going to use the function called sum. So equal, I told you each and every function, all the functions should start with equal. All the formulas in Excel should start with equal symbol. Equal, I'm going to find the total. Therefore, I'm going to type sum, S-U-M, just type S-U-M and open the bracket. Here, what am I going to do is, from which cell to which cell I'm going to select. So here, maths is in B2, ICT is in E2. From B2 to E2, I'm going to add B2 to E2. I'm going to add B2, C2, D2, E2. The first cell is B2. The last cell is E2. Therefore, here I'm going to type B2 and double dot, which is called as colon. So double dot, if you see your keyboard, next to L, KL, next to L, you have colon and semicolon in one key. Colon and semicolon are in one key. Press that with shift. Press with shift and the last cell, that is E2, and close the bracket. Now you can see the whole area, the range of the cell is highlighted. Sum B2 double dot E2. Now press enter. You are going to get the same answer. Now click click fill handle and just drag down. So what is the difference between here and here? Here we are typing each and every cell. Each and every cell's name we are typing here. Here we are not typing that. Here we are typing only the first cell address and the last cell address. So let's say if there are 14 subjects we have to add. If we are using this method, that means formula without function method, we are going to type each and every cell address. But here, if we are using this formula with function method, we are only going to type first cell address and last cell address. Therefore, if we are using this method, that means formula with function, it will make our work more easier. Same thing for average also, equal, sorry, I'm going to rename as average 2. So here also I'm going to do the same work, equal average, and I'm going to open the bracket, equal average. Here also I'm going to do the first cell address and the last cell address, that is B2 double dot colon shift with that particular key and E2 and close the bracket and press enter and click, select that particular cell, click fill handle and drag it down right. So this is the way how we are going to find the total and how we are going to find the average. Right, now I delete these things. Now I want to find, I think you all got that, how to find the total and how to find the average using these functions. Now I'm going to see the max and min, right? Highest marks and the lowest marks, right? Now I want to find the highest marks. Right, so here equal max, M-A-X, max is to find the highest value, bracket. So I'm going to see what is the highest value in max. So I'm going to select this cell range. So therefore first cell address is B2 colon and the last cell address is B6 and close the bracket. Among these max marks, what is the highest mark? So maximum, first cell address Umar's max marks, the last cell address Kumar's max marks. Press enter. You are going to get that 98 is the highest value. Now I am going to click here and I am going to drag for the whole subject. So I'm going to get right for science 68, for Tamil 89, for ICT 98. Lowest equal M-I-N, min, and open bracket. Here also B2, B6. B2 double dot B6, close the bracket. B2, B6, enter. You're going to get the lowest marks. Click that particular cell, fill handle and drag. You are going to get the lowest marks among those subjects. So today, what we have studied, there are two types of functions. Formulas are there. One is with function, without function. Without function, we are going to use symbols, plus symbol, minus symbol, asterisk, I show the slide. Right. Formula without function, we are using plus, minus, multiplying, asterisk, and division. And formula with function, we are using sum, average, max, and mean. So we studied 4 functions today. Count and count A I will be explaining in next class, inshallah. So if you have any doubts, you can